So, good morning, viewers. We are live here from the Kingsmen Arena, and the match is between Lone Star Athletics versus Kings 11 Dallas. Lone Star Athletics, they won the toss and decided to have a bat. Siddesh at the toss said the pitch looks pretty good, solid surface to bat on, and it will stay the same for the 40 overs. Obus is the man you see on the screen. He was there for the toss on behalf of his captain Corey. So he will be opening the bowling. The two umpires officiating this game, umpire Sadiq and Owen Brown. Here we go, first ball. That's defended back to the bowler. Morning, Digvijay.
Good morning, Rahul. Yeah, a pretty warm and sunny morning here from the Kingsmen Arena in Texas, and it was a pretty easy decision for Captain Siddesh to win the toss. Very good batting surface. And it's interesting that Kings 11 Dallas are starting with a left-arm orthodox spinner.
A good start here for Obus. 3 deliveries, 3 dot balls. Another good delivery. This time around, ball didn't turn away from the right hander, it came straight into him. This is a pretty evenly spaced out field. 5 on the off, 4 on the leg.
That was bowled a little short, but straight to the fielder in the point region. No run there. Bowling really tight there. That's Captain Obus Pinar opening the bowling himself.
So that's the end of the first over. The two openers, Jay Desai and Sushant Modani, are out there for LSA, and it's 0 for 0 after 1.
So very good start for Kings 11 Dallas, a maiden. No.
So start of the second over. It's the left arm pacer Rishabh Shimpi coming in from the Macy Ranch end.
Well, that left the outside edge. The bat didn't quite connect. Getting some good movement there. Rishabh Simpi, jersey number 21, bowling from the Macy Ranch end.
But an excellent start here for Kings 11 Dallas and Digvijay. 8 dot balls on trot.
Yep, definitely that kind of like puts the batting team under some kind of pressure. Sushant Modani, he's a very experienced customer. Vastly experienced. He would like to capitalize the first power play. And this time, getting an outside edge, as I said, like he was moving the ball really well outside, and Sushant Modani couldn't keep his bats away, getting tempted, trying to play square of the region, getting an outside edge, and that's the first breakthrough for Kings 11 Dallas. Your thoughts on that ball, Rahul?
Yes, absolutely. That was a good ball. Back of length delivery, angling away from the right-hander. It was the pressure of getting the scoreboard off the mark. Was looking to guide it away towards third man region. Gets that outside edge and easy catch in the hands of the wicket keeper. And easy decision there in the end by Owen Brown. So that's a good strike here, early strike for the Kings 11 Dallas. First wicket down, and the key man Nitish Kumar walks out at a tricky situation here.
Rishabh Simpy steaming in. Again, hitting the deck hard. Very good follow through, a very smooth action. And as you see, it's a treat to watch that kind of bowling action. Landing his feet pretty smooth on the follow through. New batsman at the crease, another experienced customer, Nitish Kumar. Vastly experienced. His team needs a big knock from him today. Again, this time bringing the ball back in. No run there.
So Rishabh is a change that they have made today. Got him into the playing 11. And he's delivering it right at the start for his team. Will it be 2 maidens in a row?
Yeah,
That will put LSA under some kind of pressure.
Yeah, the toss, I asked the groundsman and the pitch curator, Oshin. He said, this is a very good batting surface. This time trying to slash the ball in the square region, didn't quite connect, and back-to-back 2 maiden overs. Very good over for Rishabh Simpy. No run there.
2 overs gone, it's none for 1 LSA.
That's an interesting move there. The first over was a maiden over, yet captain, the interim captain, beg your pardon, Ober Spinner, he didn't come back into the bowling attack, and there's a change in the bowling. And coming into the attack is jersey number 8, Ishwar Sohi.
Again, similar kind of field here.
Yeah, this time slightly overpitched and actually driven down the ground.
That's gone all the way for
by
4.
JSI. Easy shot to play. That was tossed up. Connected pretty easily. Welcome boundary for Lone Star Athletics. With that boundary, they open their account. Bro, what do you think about this strategic move? Then continuing with himself, Ober Spinner, bringing a new bowler in despite bowling a maiden over.
Yes, we'll come back to that after this ball. This time a short delivery pulled away, but there is protection in the deep towards deep square leg, so single taken. Probably has to be this kind of start they wanted. The spinner did provide them the start. bowled a maiden over, created the pressure, got the wicket in the next over, and now getting in the fast bowler. He might have also looked at the last over that Rishabh bowled. Surface kind of gave some support for the fast bowler.
Yeah, and I also think it might be lingering in his mind. There was an easy single there to the deep, to the short mid-wicket region. Could be that Nitish Kumar, as a batsman, he plays spinners really well, so that could be lingering in his mind. But nevertheless, welcome runs for Lone Star Athletics. Jai Desai on strike. It's time. Very well connected. The batsman was ready, in position, heaved onto the mid-wicket region. Another welcome boundary for Jai Desai.
Yes, absolutely. That's a great shot. It almost felt like he knew the bowler was going to bowl a short delivery. He was already ready for that, and nobody back towards the mid-wicket boundary. All he had to do was clear the infield, and he did that pretty easily. So it's some runs coming in here for LSA.
Yeah, that shot looked like a mix of a lofted on drive and a pull. But again, played it in the front foot. It was dropped slightly short. But the batsman was in position. Again, this time trying to pull the ball in the front, the mid-wicket region, and another welcome boundary.
Yes, a lot of power involved in the shot here. He hit it with real might, and there was a very less chance for the fielder to dive and give a stop at that one at mid-wicket.
Yeah, Ishwar Sohi, he's pushing the length a bit back. It's a third boundary in this over. He has to be really watchful of that length, because it's a very good batting surface, as you mentioned during the pitch report in the morning. Any room or width offered, the batsman is going to go hard at you. And mind you, this is not the same old Musa pitch as is known by Kingsman Arena right now. What we have seen over the years is a very new surface. Again, this time very well bowled. That's the line, that's the length he should be striving for. And that's the end of the third over. Lone Star Athletics are now 14 for 1.
And we would like to take a moment to thank some of the sponsors from the LSA side. We'd like to thank Krypton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Adara Communities, Medical Care Center of Texas, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savant Energy, Monk Site, the Monks, Mahek Indian Restaurant, Sri Balaji, M Roads, and back to the game.
Rishabh Simpy continuing from the Macy Ranch end. It was width offered, but it was way outside the off stump. Interestingly, not a wide signal by the umpire. A dot ball there.
Yes, he had to really reach for that one. It was a close call. It angled across that wide line. In comes Rishabh. Looking for a quick single there. Direct hit. Just missed the stumps there. Could have been close. Nitish Kumar is already off the mark. Got another single here. So 15 for 1 in the fourth over. Run rate of 4.5.
Again, pushing that length back and ball drifting away from the batsman outside the off stump. That's a very good line and very good length from Rishabh Simpy. Tall, lean, big legs, and Very smooth action.
Yes, and he's making good use of his height, getting the ball to bounce. And the region that he's pitching it in, that a really good region around the 5th and 6th stump. Another short ball this time. Jay looking to pull that one away. Didn't get the connection right. So what a change this that they have brought in today. He's into his second over, given away just 2 runs and 1 wicket already. He has got the field set for short deliveries. There is a deep square leg in place. Apart from that, there's a mid-on, mid-wicket and a short fine leg fielder on the leg side. This time around it's a wide delivery and really good collect by the wicketkeeper. It's generally Unmukh Chand who would be donning the gloves for the Kings 11 Dallas behind the wickets, but today he's not playing.
That was a welcome boundary. It was dropped short, very well connected. As I told you, Nitish Kumar, he's a vastly experienced customer. This year, as we can see, like he was just waiting for the width being offered and played it over the cover region. Very well connected, making full use of the first power play. Seven runs conceded in this over so far. 1 wide, 2 singles and a boundary.
That was a beautiful shot of the back foot. Treat to the eyes.
Again, no run there. So the fielder in the square region, point region, no run there. That's the end of the 4th over. Lone Star Athletics are now 21 for the loss of 1 wicket.
So 4 overs gone. 2 more overs of batting power play left. The current run rate has climbed up above 5.
Ishwar Sohi back into the attack. And this time, nice pickup shot. Pulled off the hips. Very nicely pulled by Nitish Kumar. As I said, like Nitish Kumar, beg your pardon, that was Jay Desai on strike. We'll look at the replay here. He slightly moved away from to the leg stump, to the 6th stump. And heaved it to the fine leg region. Very well connected. Welcome boundary. The first 6 for Lone Star Athletics. And with that 6, Jay Desai moves to a score of 20 and Lone Star Athletics moves to a score of 27.
Yes, and looks like you might have lost the ball there. Making good use of the pace. It was a really good pickup shot from Jay Desai. They're bowling a lot of short deliveries against him, and at the moment he's finding it pretty easy to handle the short deliveries. And we have retrieved the ball 6 of the first ball. That will put some pressure under Sohi.
Again, this time a top edge. He was trying to pull the ball again, but didn't see the ball. But again, fortune favors the brave. Welcome boundary. We'll look at the replay here.
Yes, this time around another short delivery. Not that short, but still he'll take that. Going off the edge, flying above the fly slip fielder. So 10 runs of the first 2 balls. Great start here in this over for LSA.
And again, another pickup shot. What a shot by Jay Desai. He's on fire today. 16 runs of the first 3 balls. He's looking really good touch here. Flicked away nicely. There's more of a mix of a flick and a pull shot. But nevertheless, another welcome boundary.
This time around it was bowled on his pads. Not that short, it was short of good length. And he picked it up. Goes over the backward square leg boundary. He's really making good use of the pace that Sohi is generating. Sohi under pressure here. He started off with a maiden Jay Desai. 6 balls, no runs, but now look at it.
And another welcome boundary.
Well,
Jay Desai. He's looking in solid touch here. 22 runs. It's the third 6 in this over. Your thoughts on that, Rahul?
Yeah, it looks like Sohi hasn't learned the lesson here. 4 deliveries, he's bowled it short, and 3 of them he has dispatched in the similar region.
Yeah, eventually it looked like a replay of the first ball. Almost a similar shot. Bull in the similar region. Ishwar Sohi, he has to work on that length.
And just have a look at the run rate here. The start of the over it was 5.2 and now it's gone above 9.
Yeah, the first 2 overs were maiden overs. Just imagine. Making full use of the first power play here. Jay Desai quickly moving to 36 of just 17 deliveries. And it's time stepping down the ground. Is that another 6? And yes, it is. 6 signaled by umpire Sadiq. As the 4th 6 in this over. 28 runs of that over. Jay Desai has decided that he's going after Ishwar Sohi today.
Well, the question you asked, Digvijay, replacing the left arm spinner, it looks like that move hasn't worked.
Yeah, exactly. That was a very interesting move there from captain Hubert Pienaar, because he himself started the first over and he was bowling really well. Again, as I said, like, I mean, in his mind, he might be thinking about the batsman at the other end, Nitish Kumar, who's a very good batsman of spin bowling. And this time, bowled in the block hole region and straight to the fielder, and a single there. 29 runs of that over. And after the end of 5 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 50 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Yes, what an over that. They've already got 50 up on the board. 43 of 19 for Jay Desai. What a knock he's playing out here. Meanwhile, we'd like to thank some sponsors. On behalf of LSA, Krypton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Adara Communities, Medical Care Center of Texas, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savent Energy, AIO Oil, Texas Auto Trim, Yogi Solar, Apex Realtors, M Roads, Fondren Orthopedic Group, Sri Balaji, Mehak Indian Restaurant, and the Monks. Big shout out to all these sponsors. That's Nitish Kumar batting on 6 of 8, 1 boundary for him.
Yeah, in a tournament like this, the role of sponsors becomes very important. It really motivates and encourages the players who are traveling from different parts of the world, not just within US. Another change in the bowling. Amshi De Silva coming from the Macy Ranch end. Change. And this time ball off the pads flicked by Jay Desai. Easy single there.
This is the last over of the batting power play. Would be looking to capitalize on this over here, LSA.
Yeah, Nitish Kumar just playing the sheet anchor's role at the moment at the other end. It could be any time that he'll change gears. He's a very vast, experienced customer. This time trying to go hard at the ball, didn't quite connect. It's an easy single there.
They have come back really well after the first 2 overs here, LSA. They were none for one after 2 overs, and now look at the different story completely. Jai Desai 1 hit away from a half century. Look at that strike rate, outstanding, 220, 4 fours and 4 sixes, and all those 4 sixes came in that last over.
As I'm going hard at the ground, ball traveling fast, and another welcome boundary. He's trying to play a lofted shot, but driven down the ground. Nevertheless, another welcome boundary. And with that, Jai Desai moves to a score of 48.
Yes, this time the ball pitched up. Easy pickings for him. Struck it hard down the ground, wide of the fielder at mid-off. Now he's just a couple of runs away from half century.
Raul, your prediction, is he going to reach there in style?
Yes, I think so. Oh, he was looking for that lofted shot. The ball was bowled on his pads. Didn't connect. Leg byes signal there by umpire Owen Brown.
I just want to give a big shout out to all the match officials, supporting staff, the pitch curators, the 2 match officials there, umpire Owen Brown and Sadiq on the field, and our match referee Altaf Mehsania. At the same time, our pitch curator and the groundsman Oshin. They've done a really good job, and our broadcasting team led by Hassan. Again driven down the ground by Nitish Kumar. Very classical. Head in very good position. Body in really good position. Driven down the ground. Classic straight drive. Let's have a look at the replay. Yep.
Yes, this is a really good approach that LSA have come out today here. Generally the score we see at the end of the power plays are in the 40s, but today they have come hard at it. They were in a tricky situation early on, but they have bounced back. They have got the momentum in their favor. They're putting the pressure on the bowlers, making good use of the power play. And here's the last ball of the batting power play.
Again flicked off the pads, and this time there was a mix-up. But nevertheless, Nitish Kumar, pretty athletic, back to his crease in time. That's the end of the first power play. After the end of 6 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 61 for the loss of 1 wicket. Oberspiener bowled the first over. That was a maiden over. He's back into the attack. He'll be continuing from the river end. It's the first run conceded by Oberspiener. A correction there. He's bowling from the PLN end.
So 49 now, and they come back for the second.
And there was a chance of a run out if there was a direct hit.
Yeah,
It was a pretty close call.
Could have been close there. Really sensible cricket here from both these batters. It's just not boundary hitting now. The outfield has spread out. They are converting the ones into twos, rotating the strike.
And played it over the cover region, but there's a fielder there in the sweeper region, just a single there. Playing each ball at its merit.
Now batting on 49, Jay. Let's guide it away towards the short third and gets the single, gets to his 50. What a knock this has been from Jay Desai. He started off slow, 6 balls, no runs, gave away a maiden. And what a comeback, the turnaround from him. 50 off just 24 balls, 5 fours and 4 sixes. Your thoughts on that knock, Digvijay?
It's a valuable knock in the context of this game, especially where they are trying to reach the playoffs team. So this is a very valuable knock in a very crucial situation, especially when the team had their backs against the wall with the first 2 overs being a maiden over. He completely turned things around, and definitely this innings will be marked as one of the very important innings of this tournament so far. Again, played it to the long on region for an easy single. 7 runs of that over, and after the end of 7 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 68 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Adam Khan is the new bowler coming into the attack from the Macy Ranch end. So 2 spinners from both the ends. Oh, that was struck very hard, straight back to the bowler. Good reflexes shown there by Adam.
Jersey number 24. Adam Khan bowling from the Macy Ranch end. Leg spinner. This time a flighted and a full toss. That was a dolly. And Nitish Kumar, with the experience he has behind his back, he was never going to leave this ball and gave the treatment that it deserved. Another big 6. You see here. The wicketkeeper doesn't look happy. He's saying like, what was that ball? Owen Brown signaling it a 6.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Even with the best, the ball kind of slips out of the hands. There was some dew in the outfield today. O'Shane was working on that before the start of the game.
He says, as you're seeing, like great work done by our broadcasting and visuals team. The visuals are you're seeing on the screen right now, the scorecard. Nitish Kumar quickly moving to a score of 21 of just 15 deliveries. That was the first 6 for him.
Ishwar Sohi, 43 runs of 2 overs. Adam Khan, he's into his first over now. Amshi De Silva gave away 10 in his 1. 2 key bowlers here, 1 maiden each. Jacob Obus Pinar and Rishabh Shimpi.
Yeah, Obus Pinar and Rishabh Shimpi, the most economical of the lot so far. Captain would definitely like to save their overs for the end.
You need to put a high total on the board here. This is a good batting surface. The opposition has some strong and powerful batting hitters in their lineup.
And this time, very well bowled by Adam Khan. That's the line and the length a leg spinner should be striving for. Very well bowled by Adam Khan again. Front foot solid defense by Jai Desai. No run there. Good comeback by Adam Khan so far.
.52 of 27, Jai. Comes dancing down the track, almost took his partner apart. Single down the ground towards long on. Still looking to be aggressive. That's a good sign here. The Kings 11 Dallas, they don't have 2 of their star batters today, Unmukh Chand and Andres House.
And this time played it inside out, but straight to the fielder in the long off region. 2 runs there. Direct hit. Definitely saved valuable 2 runs there for his team.
Yes, some good work in the outfield towards the long off region.
That's the end of the 8th over. Lone Star Athletics are now 79 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Will be Obus Pinar to continue. This is a good contest here. That's in the air. Fielder settling underneath and takes the catch. Well, he didn't reach towards the pitch of the ball, and Nitish Kumar not happy with that kind of shot that Jai Desai played. The 2 were batting really good out there. It's the second wicket down, an important partnership being broken. There you can see Nitish Kumar having a word with his partner. Was no need for that. 2 were going really strong, and Jai had a good opportunity to put a 3-figure score for him. It's the end of the partnership there, Digvijay.
Yeah, definitely he should have capitalized on that innings and made it a big one. But again, that innings definitely is going to have an impact in the long run of this game. This I played really well. 59 of just 23 balls. Sorry, 53 of just 29 balls. And Obus Pinar getting the second breakthrough for them. talking again, like spin bowling has kept both the batsmen in check so far, and they have gone after the fast bowlers.
There was some flight on that delivery. Tempted him to go for that long, big heave over long on or towards the mid-wicket region. Got the leading edge of the bat and easy catch in the end. So 53 of 29, 183 the strike rate, and it's the new batter Chaitanya Bishnoi, left-hander replacing the right-hander, so it's a left-hand right-hand combination. It's a good choice against the left-arm spinner Obaspinar. This time swept away, ball was pitched down the leg and it's gone all the way for 4. What a start to this innings here for Chaitanya Bishnoi. Boundary of the first ball.
Yeah, southpaw Chaitanya Bishnoi. And very well played. In fact, very well placed actually, I would say. He saw that there was no fielder there.
And change in field straight away from Corey Anderson. The fielder, they have brought in a fielder at short fine.
So I'm looking for a single. No run there.
Interesting field set this. There are 2 men behind square of the leg side.
So I'm dancing down the track, straight to the fielder in the long on region for an easy single there. 5 runs of this over so far.
The LSA need to keep the scoreboard ticking. They've lost 1 wicket. They have the momentum in their hand, but they need to continue with that. This time cut away in the gap. Beautiful placement. Won't go away towards the boundary. Still a couple of runs for Nitish Kumar.
Yeah, played in the gap between the 2 fielders. Easy 2 runs there. Nitish Kumar keeps the scoreboard ticking. Batting with a very good strike rate there. Batting currently at 26 of just 18 deliveries.
I see the senior partner in this partnership now. He has to lead the charge. Single taken to finish off that over. That's a wicket and 8 runs coming off it. 9 overs gone. LSA are 87 for 2. We'll be back in a few moments.
The interim captain, Obaspinar, talking to his bowler, Adam Khan. He wants to make sure that Adam Khan is getting the right field that he wants. Nitish Kumar is a very good player of spin. Very well bowled by Adam Khan. Just picking up the right length.
One over 11 runs for Adam Khan.
And as I said, like Nitish Kumar, he's a very good player of spin. He was just waiting for that ball. Nothing wrong with that ball, but again, he was in such a good position. Waited for the ball, didn't even step out, as you can see here. It was bowled slightly tossed up and very well connected by Nitish Kumar. He just watched the ball till the end, played it under his head. Textbook stuff. Very clean hitting there. Punched it off the back foot straight to the fielder in the cover region. Nitish wants to come back for the second. Very athletic, and the throw was a little far. 2 runs there.
It's excellent running between the wickets here. Not just at this moment, but right from the start of the innings. They've tried to take the quick singles, convert ones into twos, putting the pressure on the fielders in the outfield. Managed to keep the run rate between 9 and 10. Beautiful shot that. Inside out, over covers, and no chance for the fielder at long off. Treat to the eyes this shot, Digvijay.
Definitely. Very classical. Technically very strong, Nitish Kumar. Very solid. Width offered outside the off stump and making full use of that. Nitish Kumar. Looks like he has some pain in his back. 12 runs of that over so far. Nitish Kumar quickly moving to a score of 39 of just 23 balls.
.99 up on the board. Still a couple of balls to go in this over. Let's cut away, but straight to the fielder. Won't get to 100 yet. And Owen Brown just having a word with his bowler not to step in the danger zone in his follow-up.
Yeah, that happens a lot with a lot of leg spinners. Very well bowled. Nice follow through there. Good comeback there from Adam Khan. And with that single, 100 up for Lone Star Athletics after the end of 10 overs. And we'll be back shortly.
It's time for a short drinks break. We'll be back in a few moments. So 100 for 2 in 10 overs. Would like to take a moment to mention some of the sponsors here. Thank them on behalf of LSA, Scripton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Adara Communities, Medical Care Center of Texas, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savent Energy, AI Oil, Texas Auto Trim, Yogi Solar, Apex Realtors, M Roads, Fondren Orthopedic Group, Sri Balaji, Mac Indian Restaurant, Sugarland, and the Monks, of course. Big shout out to these sponsors. Players have had some refreshments. Will be interesting to see from here, Digvijay. The bowling options. Everybody has bowled 2 overs each. Could this be a right time to get the fast bowler who went for some runs and try to give him an over, get his confidence back? or he's sticking to some other bowler, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like probably they're introducing another change into the bowling attack. And that's jersey number 15, Ali Sheikh. And how do you see, Rahul, like what looks like a good score to you from here for Lone Star Athletics?
Yes, the kind of batting they have in their batting lineup and the way Nitish Kumar is going, I believe they should end up anywhere close to 200 here. The Kings 11 Dallas, they have a very strong batting lineup, led by the captain himself, Corey Anderson, and we have seen him hit those big and long sixes on the same ground quite a few times. So they have to be somewhere close to that 200 mark. It's a good batting surface, and it's Ali Sheikh into the attack. Couple of runs there. Beautiful running between the wickets again, and a good collect by Ali Sheikh. Interesting to see. Captain Corey Anderson, he too is a really good bowler. Will he come into bowl an over or two? That's in the air and just above the fielder at backward point. And a good effort done there at the boundary to save a couple of runs. Went for a lofted shot there, Nitish Kumar. Lucky for him, the ball just going above the fielder at short third. Good start here for Ali Sheikh, creating chances in his very first over. Again, outstanding fielding. They've saved some runs here in the outfield today, and every run is valuable. Who knows, at the end it might go down to the wire. Could be a matter of 1 or 2 runs that separates both these sides, and these could be the runs that they have saved in the outfield here today.
Yep. You see, Nitish Kumar, he has already changed gears and definitely would like to keep that tempo up. Chaitanya Bishnoi's role also becomes equally important at the other side. And putting it down the ground, easy single there, Chaitanya Bishnoi. 6 runs of that over so far.
Again, getting a left arm orthodox spinner against the left-handed batsman.
Nicely driven down the ground by Nitish Kumar, picking his spots, just rotating the strike at the moment, inching close to his 50.
Yes, Nitish Kumar really has been the backbone here for LSA. Not just this season, but from the last few seasons. It was Nitish and Milind Kumar, both the Kumars, who used to handle the batting, the top order for them last season.
And this time, cut away in the back foot, in the backward point region, and a welcome boundary. The second boundary for Chaitanya Bishnoi. 11 runs of that over. Look at the replay here, Rahul.
Yes, he found the gap to perfection. There were 2 fielders in the outfield. He waited for the ball to arrive. Took some time. And
also I would say good execution, because that was bowled quick in the air by Ali Sheikh. Was released quick from his hand. Was not his usual orthodox flighted ball. It was slightly quicker in the air and very well executed by Chaitanya Bishnoi. At the end of 11 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 111 for the loss of 2 wickets.
And it's Amshi De Silva being brought back into the attack here. Gave away 10 runs in his first over. Obis has 1 over left. It's been the pick of the bowlers today, Obis, along with Rishabh. Bowled on the pads. Gets a single there, Nitish Kumar. Will have to wait for the umpire's signal. And good start here to the innings for Chaitanya Bishnoi. Started off his innings with a boundary. Leg by signal there by the umpire. Nitish Kumar 1 boundary away from a half century. 3 fours and 2 sixes for him. Some change in field there. Here for Chaitanya Bishnoi. Long off has now come up to mid off. They are sending back fielder at fine leg on the boundary. So 3 men in the ring on the offside. In comes Amshi De Silva. Beautiful ball.
Well, outside the off-stump region. Bowling in the right area there. Chaitanya Bishnoi batting at 10 of just 6 deliveries. Yep, very good movement there, the ball.
Kind of field set. You wouldn't be expecting this kind of delivery. Short and wide outside the off stump. Much of his fielders are deep on the leg side. 4 fielders deep on leg and just 1 on the off.
And very nicely fielded by the fielder in the point region. Definitely saved a boundary there for his team. That was Corey Anderson himself.
Just a correction there were 2 fielders in the deep, not 1. Fielder at sweeper and there's 1 at third man.
Nitish Kumar batting on 46 right now of just 30 deliveries. Can you reach that magical figure in style? And again, very well played. The fielder in the long on region. Just an easy single there. Amshi De Silva, he was a little expensive in his first over. Conceded 9 runs in his first over.
So we are in the second half of the first innings here. They would be looking to finish somewhere around 200. Flat track here at the Kingsmen Arena.
This time bowled short. Real quick there. Didn't quite connect. Chaitanya Bishnoi. Only 3 runs of this over so far. You can see like he dropped it short.
There's a few short deliveries bowled against Chaitanya by the fast bowler. Might be the plan to go short against the left-hander. Field is set for the short deliveries. There is no long off.
Keen push down the ground. Easy push. The easy single there. Just 4 runs of that over. Very good over for Kings 11 Dallas. At the end of 12 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 115 for the loss of 2 wickets. Ali Sheikh is back into the attack. over so far. Another easy single there.
It's quite over that previous one, just 4 of it. Now it's Ali Sheikh. He would be looking to keep things tight here. Nitish Kumar batting on 47.
Sam played it in the air, but straight to the fielder in the long on region. Safe. Just an easy single there.
He's looking to get to his half century in style, Nitish Kumar. Not getting the connection right. Lucky for him. Didn't carry towards the fielder. Oh. Was a bit late on that shot. Tried to cut that one away. Ball had already passed the batter. There's the replay again. Was there an edge there?
This time very well played by Chaitanya Bishnoi to the backward region. Easy 2 runs there. The duration slightly where Ali Sheikh keeps varying his pace. This was again quicker in the air.
He isn't offering much flight, Ali Sheikh, as compared to some of the other spinners in this side. Shuffles across and looking to heave that one, but just a single.
Yeah, he moved around because he saw that Ali Sheikh is bowling in that off-stump region, outside off-stump region. So he just shuffled around and trying to connect that ball, but there's already a fielder there. Batting with a strike rate, Nitish Kumar 150, 2 sixes and 3 boundaries. Nitish Kumar doing what he does best. Rotating the strike, 1s and 2s. 6 runs of that over. After 13 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 121 for the loss of 2 wickets.
A lot of young names you can see in that batting lineup out there. Arin, Shreyan, Rith, Arnav. And this is a good move to get Rishabh Shimpi back into the attack. 2 overs for him. 1 maiden and 1 wicket on top of that in the very first over that he bowled. In he comes, left arm over. And that's in the air, above the infield. That's gone for 4 and brings up the 50 for Nitish Kumar.
Yeah, there was a chance, but again, like that was above the fielder in the short third man region. And with that boundary, Nitish Kumar reaches his 15 style. Nitish Kumar has made a name for himself in all the circuits here in US. Earlier used to play in Canada. He's one of the international figures playing for Team USA. Made a name for himself during the World Cup T20 against Pakistan. Wide signal by umpire Owen Brown. Looks like that was the first wide of this match. Oh, sorry, I'm corrected by my colleague here, Rahul. It's the third wide of this match. Rishabh Simpy has been very economical today, and he would like to continue on that path. Only considered 12 runs in his 2.1 overs.
Rishabh coming in. Single taken there, but what a knock this has turned out to be from Nitish Kumar, who was playing the silent supporting role for the second wicket partnership. It was Jay Desai who was smashing the ball around the park, and as soon as Jay Desai departed, Nitish Kumar took the charge. You can see it at stats on the screen here in the partnership, 48 out of which 30 runs have come from the bat of Nitish Kumar.
Yep. Chaitanya Bishnoi playing the sheet anchor's role at the other end. 16 of just 13 deliveries.
It will be just an odd day in the office here for Nitish Kumar. Always gets runs here at the Musa Stadium, or the Kingsmen Arena as we know it now.
No run there. Chaitanya Bishnoi would definitely like to up his tempo from here. And would like to get maximum runs for his team during these last 6 overs, 6.3 overs.
Hasn't looked free for Chaitanya today. Oh, the towel, it's falling off quite few often from the bowler. Chaitanya not happy with that. I've seen it like 3 to 4 times today in this innings.
Yeah, it's definitely a distraction for any batsman. And they wouldn't like it, and especially when the towel is of white color.
Yes, absolutely. Need to be careful of all these, otherwise it might become a reason for the batter.
Stamp bowled slow and very well bowled. In the right region, there was a chance for a run out, but made it in time. Nitish Kumar, although very athletic and very agile and very fit, but he's looking a little tired here. It's a little hot here, and you've seen like since the beginning of the innings, he has been holding his spine area, his back. Maybe he has some problems there. But what a valuable knock.
Again, there is no longer off for Chaitanya Bishnoi.
Stamp bowled shot, and the ball is in the air. Straight to the fielder, and a breakthrough. Rishabh Simpy was bowled really well today. Finally, his hard work pays off. He's getting a warning from the umpire. But finally, he just got a wicket. Maybe he ran through the danger zone. And with that, Rishabh Simpy gets his second wicket. And Lone Star Athletics lose their third wicket. Chaitanya Bishnoi departs for 17, scoring 16 deliveries. The new batsman at the crease would be Kamran Sheikh, jersey number 17.
Chaitanya Bishnoi wasn't looking too comfortable against the Pacers. They were targeting the targeting him with the short deliveries. And in the end, he had to go for it. Not getting the connection right. And ending up giving an easy catch in the hands of De Silva at mid-wicket. Important breakthrough here. Brings the new man Kamran Sheikh in at number 5. After 14, it's 129 for 3. LSA.
Yeah, Chaitanya Bishnoi, he was looking a bit under the pressure. He had scored 17 of the 16 deliveries. He wanted to up that tempo. It'll be interesting how Lone Star Athletics approach the game from here. Been quick wickets, but again, that's a natural way of T20 game. Sometimes your tempo is up, sometimes it's down. Ali Sheikh is back into the attack. In 2 overs, he has conceded 17 runs so far. Left arm orthodox bowler. 6 overs remaining in this innings. Nitish Kumar on strike, batting at 55. Bowled shot. Again, very well played by Nitish Kumar. straight to the field in the cover region just for an easy single.
Yes, with 6 overs to go, they would be looking to get 70 odd runs. The remaining 60 to 70 odd runs. They will go with much confidence after their first innings.
Kamran Sheikh trying to connect the ball for a big shot, didn't quite connect. With that single, Kamran Sheikh opens his account.
If they finish about 200, they will go with much more confidence coming into the second innings. Nitish Kumar, he will be changing gears here.
Another easy single there. That Nitish Kumar moves to a score of 57. 3 runs considered of this over so far. Kamran Sheikh back into strike. It'll be Sheikh bowling to Sheikh.
Interesting that. Defend it with the front foot.
No run there.
It's 3 fielders. Square of the offside.
Easy single there. 4 runs considered of that over so far. 5 deliveries.
And Kings 11, they won't mind these singles at the moment. They've got the wicket. Just 5 more overs to go. They're dealing with singles.
I'm stepping down the ground, Nitish Kumar. Just an easy single there. 5 runs of that over. From a run rate of 10, Lone Star Athletics, that run rate has now dropped to 8.93. At the end of 15 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 134 for the loss of 3 wickets.
It's Oba Spinar back into the attack to bowl his last over. It's coming in from the Macy Ranch end, and with 5 overs to go, 200 looks a bit difficult now.
Yeah, he bowled his first 3 overs from the Pierre end. Now he's bowling his final over from the Macy Ranch end. Interesting to see how he finishes. Nitish Kumar on 58, just 39 balls. Keen, very well bowled. Just 1s and 2s. Try to convert these 1s and 2s into boundaries now, Nitish Kumar.
Again, it's been a while since we have seen a boundary. Pretty rare scenario in today's innings. Generally seeing a boundary almost every over. Things have slowed down a bit now for LSA, and
Kamran Sheikh very well connected, but straight to the fielder. The deep mid wicket region. Oba Spinar, who has bowled really well today, he deserves this wicket. He was slightly tossed up and playing it from outside the off stump. Kamran Sheikh didn't quite connect.
that was a good delivery. Tossed it up and bowled it wide outside the off stump. He had to fetch it from way outside the off, and looking to target the long region of the ground towards the cow corner fence. And a good catch taken again by Amshi De Silva. That's the second catch for him. And someone had to go for it, Digvijay.
Yep, Amshi De Silva's safe hands. I guess that's the second catch for him for today. New batsman in the crease, another young prodigy, jersey number 76, Shreyan Satish.
And I think there's an update on the scorecard there. The catch is taken by Rahman Dar. Rahman Dar is again young prodigy.
Shreyan Satish. Both brothers Shreyan Satish and Iron Satish played together. Iron is not playing here today. Very well played by Shreyan Satish. With that single, he opens his account.
That's sloppy from the bowler there, allowing the extra run. Gets Shreyan back on strike. He won't mind it. Will still get to bowl to the new batter. Coming in. Again a good delivery. No width on offer. Attacking the stumps. Pitching it in the good length region.
Shreyan Satish, another young prodigy, has made a name for himself in the Houston cricket circuit. Played all round. And the easy single for Nitish Kumar.
Would be looking to make most out of the last 4 overs, 3 or 4. Let's play this over off from Obaspinar. So the last over for him. Last ball as well of his spell.
Very well bowled, and what a good finish to the spell by Obaspinar. 4 overs, just conceded 20 runs and 2 wickets. 5 runs of that over, and that run rate has been dropping for Lone Star Athletics now. At the end of 16 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 139 for the loss of 4 wickets. 4 more overs remaining in the first innings.
So 4 overs to go. Quickly like to mention some sponsors from LSA, Krypton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Adara Communities, Medical Care Center of Texas, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savant Energy, AI Oil, Texas Auto Trim, Yogi Solar, Apex Realtors, Emeralds, Fondren Orthopedic Group, Sri Balaji, Meg Indian Restaurant, Sugarland, and the Monks Restaurant. Big shout out to all these sponsors. 4 overs to go. Another. It's not a change in bowling, it's the same bowler from the last over. Bowled from the same end. It's Amshi De Silva. In he comes. Beautiful shot. That's gone all the way for 6. Pitched up and picked it up beautifully. Right below his head. What a way to start the over here for Nitish Kumar. Have a look at the replay there. Still waiting on that replay. But always safest zone to target. Down the ground, over the baller's head. The short boundary. Short straight boundaries here at this ground.
Yeah, the third 6 for Nitish Kumar. And very poor bowling there. Amish De Silva. These are welcome runs for Lone Star Athletics. Have been on the back foot for a while with the run rate. 5 runs of that delivery. A wide and 4 byes.
Yes, Nitish Kumar just tried to make some room. He backed across his leg stump. The bowler tried to follow him but ended up going way too wide down the leg side. No chance for the wicketkeeper. And that brings up the 150 for LSA.
Yeah, that's what a 6 can do to the confidence of a bowler when it's hit of the first ball of that over. Psychologically, it puts the bowler at the back foot. So the ball is in the air, but it'll land in a safe no man's zone. Easy 2 runs there. Chipped it in the air.
The important thing for LSA is Nitish is back on strike. Expensive start here to this over. 13 of it already. 4 more balls to go. 68 of 43 for Nitish Kumar. If he bats till the very last ball, he has a chance of getting a 3-figure mark. In comes Amshi De Silva.
And this time, the wide signal by the umpire, a very good signal, was way above the head. It's turning out to be an expensive over so far. 14 runs conceded of the first 3 balls.
Umpire Sadiq Khoja signaling the first bounce of the over. Yes, the bowler has certainly been put under some pressure here. In he comes. Could come back. Chance of a run out. Very quick there. Young, fresh legs. Shreyan Satish. He's been with LSA since few seasons now, Shreyan. More of a middle order or lower middle order kind of a batter role that he has in this side. He also rolls his hand with the ball.
Yeah, Shreyan Satish batting on 3 of just 3 deliveries. Pretty interesting field setup. There's a short third man. A short fine leg, the backward point. Flicked off his pads. Like to come back for the second. Back by his partner. Just a single there.
Yes, and umpire Sadiq having a word with Shreyan, running in the danger zone. Nitish Kumar will be more than happy to keep the strike here. He's held one end really strong after the first wicket that fell in the second over of the innings.
This time trying to convert that into a full toss, but again the ball lands in the no man's land region. Just a single there.
It's a low full toss. Didn't connect it as he expected.
17 runs of this over so far. Still 1 ball remaining.
So last ball of the over. Good change in pace. And Shreyan had to wait till the last moment. Will take the single and keep the strike. 17 overs gone. LSA are 157 for 4. We'll be back in a few moments. The run rate is once again back above 9. Three overs to go. Will be interesting to see who bowls these 3. One of them has to be Rishabh. It's Ali Sheikh to bowl this one. 3 overs, 22 runs, no wicket. In he comes. Oh, looking to play the reverse sweep there, Shreyan. There was an appeal for leg before. That's a run out. Yes, he was a bit late to react on that run. Looking to be innovative. We'll have a look at the replay there. There was an appeal. Nitish Kumar doing the right thing. Looking to get on strike. Shreyan not aware.
Yeah, with that, Lone Star Athletics lose their 5th wicket. Shreyan departs after scoring just 5 runs of 6 deliveries. New batter at the crease, Aaron Nadkarni. He can definitely pack a punch at this moment. That's why he's been sent now.
Yes, I think Aaron finished one game at Preview with 6, I believe. Finished off the game and won the game for his side. He's been having a really good tournament with the ball.
Yep. He idolizes Hardik Pandya a lot. Hardik Pandya being one of his favorite players, as we have heard in one of the interviews. A lot of influence on his playing. Can you see some big success again today from Aaron's bat? Nitish Kumar on the other end, looking pretty solid, batting on 70 at the moment. Ali Sheikh is bowling his final over. Sam played it over the point region. Ball is travelling fast. Will that be a boundary? Yes, it is. A welcome boundary for Lone Star Athletics.
What a beautiful shot that from Nitish Kumar. Never an easy shot to play this. Hitting it over point against a spinner. Playing it with the turn this time. Moves on to 74 now.
This time the ball is in the air. But will that be a catch? Running backwards, Ali Sheikh. What a catch! What an effort. What game awareness. So like Ali Sheikh, he saw like there was no fielder there and he himself ran backwards. Very athletic from him.
Outstanding catch this. One of the best we have seen this season.
And with that, Nitish Kumar departs after playing a very valuable knock for his team. 74 of just 47 deliveries, 5 boundaries, 3 sixes. Caught and bowled Ali Sheikh.
And will this wicket make a difference of 10 to 20 runs at the end of the innings here? 2 new batters at the crease, both yet to face a delivery. Ali Sheikh bowling an outstanding over here. Nitish Kumar had no choice but to go for the big ones.
Yeah, both new batters at the crease, both young prodigies, both have played so much cricket with each other, Rithinge and Aaron Nadkarni.
Rithinge played a really outstanding knock, if you remember, Digvijay, a couple of weeks ago on this same ground. LSA were stuck in a difficult situation. He scored some valuable runs at the end and got his team to a respectable total, although they lost the game, but he batted really well that day. Has to repeat something out here to get close to that 200 mark.
Nicely driven down the ground. Gets off the mark straight away. Easy single there. It'll be interesting to see Aaron's approach. Is he going after the bowler? First ball itself. As I said, he has a huge influence of Hardik Pandya on his playing style. He plays with the SG bat as well. Played off the back foot, no run there.
So what an over this. Just 5 runs and 2 wickets with the ball to go. That's cut away, looking for a single, but straight to the fielder. Excellent over this, and what a way to finish off the spell here for Ali Sheikh. 18 overs gone, LSA are 162 for 6. So 2 overs to go. Rishabh Shimpi will bowl one of those. Another one I believe would be bowled by Amshu De Silva. Amshi bowling the penultimate over.
She is a bit expensive today. He's considered 31 of his 3 overs. Can he finish strong? That's the final over. Ruthinge connected. Easy single there.
So 11 legitimate deliveries to go from here. Now the target would be to cross 180. Still a good total on this ground, but the surface today is a bit different. Much easier to bat. Beautiful ball. Shot and aimed at his body. Was cramped for room on that occasion there.
Great execution there. At the very last moment, he dropped the ball as he saw the batsman charging. Dropped the ball a bit short. A good length delivery, nevertheless.
And they won't mind the singles. If they manage to restrict them below 180, they will be really happy with the effort of the bowlers. Again, excellent change of pace, and the line was really good on this occasion. Saw him backing away across the leg stump. Bowled it slower and much wider outside the off. Was looking for a wide there, but right call from umpire Sadiq Khoja.
Yeah, and captain entrusting his faith in his bowler Amshi De Silva, giving him the penultimate over. Stamp bowled a little short. That's a single there.
A slight misfield from Rishabh towards short fine. Well, and talking about importance of catching, Ali Sheikh took that important catch of Milind Kumar, and now we can see after his wicket we haven't witnessed a boundary, probably creating a difference of 10 odd runs.
Stamp played in the sweeper cover region just for an easy single. Yeah, at one point of time Lone Star Athletics were 110 overs, and what a great comeback by Kings 11 Dallas. They've restricted the team so far, Lone Star Athletics, to go big at them in these last 10 overs. Still 7 balls remaining in the second innings. Lone Star Athletics would be looking to score some valuable runs here in these last 7 balls. Ruthinge on strike, batting on 3 of just 4 deliveries. Trying to play the scoop shot, didn't quite connect. Just a single there. And what a great finish to his spell. Amshi De Silva, only 5 runs of that over. This will be a very good over in the context of the game. And for the 19 overs, Lone Star Athletics are now 167 for 6 wickets.
Yes, last over of the innings. Surely will be bowled by Rishabh. But meanwhile, we'll again like to mention the sponsors quickly and thank them on behalf of LSA, Krypton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Adara Communities, Medical Care Center of Texas, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savant Energy, AI Oil, Texas Auto Trim, Yogi Solar, Apex Realtors, M Roads, Fondren Orthopedic Group, Sri Balaji, Mehak Indian Restaurant, and the Monks Restaurant. Last over to go, Rishabh Shimpi to bowl it.
Rishabh Shimpi only conceded 15 runs so far and bowled a maiden over. Has picked 2 wickets so far. One of the most successful bowlers for his team today, along with Jacobus Pinar.
LSA not getting enough runs in the second half of the innings. They have a strong batting lineup, experienced batting lineup at the top of the order. Got pretty fresh and new young lads in the middle order.
Ruthinge trying to connect the ball, didn't quite connect. And another wicket for Rishabh Shimpi, straight to the fielder in the point region.
And I believe this is the third wicket that he has got by pitching the ball into similar regions. Short and just outside the off stump.
Yeah, Rishabh Shimpi, hard work pays off. And with the departure of that wicket, Captain Siddesh Pathare himself has decided to go. It's coming to the crease now. Lone Star Athletics lose their 7th wicket. Magical figures for Rishabh Shimpi today. Look at that. Just an economy rate of 4.74. Picked 3 wickets, only conceded 15 runs and a maiden over. 5 balls remaining in this first innings.
And we see the captain Siddesh Pathare walking out. He too can strike the ball big and long. His team would be expecting a couple of sixes from him here to finish off the innings. They managed to cross 180. They will be happy with that. In comes Rishabh from the Macy Ranch end.
And again bowled short. Just a single there. Trying to pull that ball. Didn't quite connect.
Leg bye signalled by umpire Owen Brown. What a day Rishabh Shimpi is having with the ball today. A lot of short balls today, Digvijay, we witnessed. And Jai Desai, of course, he took some short bowling apart today in this innings. But apart from that, the bowlers have capitalized on pitching it short.
Yep. And this time, Aaron trying to go big at that one. Didn't quite connect. 3 balls remaining in this over.
There's the replay again. Looking to step down the ground and go over the extra cover region. To find there's no long off, so trying to clear the ball field at mid off. And are they looking to bring in another fielder straight? It looks like there's no mid off and mid on. There's no long off and long on now.
And is that a tactical move? Is he going to make the batsman feel that he's going to bowl a short ball, but ends up bowling probably a fuller length or a yorker? We'll see here. And a quick run there. Siddesh Pathare, he was very quick. He left his crease pretty early. Single there.
So, 2 balls to go in this innings. The captain Can he finish it off in style here for the LSA? In comes Rishabh Shimpi.
And this was a slow ball, and they brought the fielder up, very well connected by Siddesh Patare.
Yes, the captain delivering for his team here at the very end of the innings. This time around, he got the length wrong. Mid-off, mid-on, inside. Pitched it up fuller, slower. Siddesh picked up the slow delivery, waited till the end, and all he had to do was clear the infield. Valuable runs coming in here at the end. 173 now, 1 ball to go. Here we go.
And very good finish to the over. Rishabh Shimpi. 4 overs, 20 for 3 wickets. And that's the end of the first innings. Lone Star Athletics 173 for the loss of 7 wickets. And Kings 11 Dallas will be chasing a target of 174.
Yes, and will be interesting to see is that enough runs on the board. They were 100 for 2 at the stroke of 10th over, and they've just managed to put 73 runs in their remaining 10, and with the likes of Corey Anderson in the batting lineup, we will see what happens in the second innings. Kings 11 Dallas need 174. We'll be back in a few moments now for the chase. Do stay tuned. So welcome back, viewers. We're back with the chase, and as usual it will be Imran Khan Jr. to open the bowling for LSA, and it's Rahman Dar along with S. Narayanan. Opening the innings, Surya Narayanan. It's Rahman Dar at the crease. First ball. Good hint of movement there from Imran Khan Jr. Looking to get the ball away from the left-handed batsman. Dot ball to start off the innings here. There's a slip in place for that away going delivery. So in comes Imran Khan Jr. On to the front foot, places it in the gap. Will get off the mark with a couple of runs there, Rahman Dar.
Yeah, left and right hand combination. Rahman Dar, southpaw. Chasing a score of 174. What do you reckon, Rahul? What's a good strategy for the batsman to chase that target in 20 overs?
Yes, I think with the kind of batting they have, wickets in hand, especially make use of the power play as LSA did. Sometimes it becomes tricky at the end. Get at least 50-60 runs in the batting power play. This is a good batting surface. Make use of those conditions, and apart from there it won't be a difficult ask. 7 to 8 runs per over after the power play.
Imran Khan Jr. vastly experienced. He's starting off with a first slip.
Imran Khan Jr. makes the ball move both ways. So far we have seen him with the outswinger against the left-hander. He has to be careful for that incoming delivery.
Played it off his pads, heaved it in the mid-wicket region. A welcome boundary for Kings 11 Dallas. Rahman Dar, first boundary for him.
Yes, what a shot. Just casually picked it up from his pads, and nobody back there towards deep mid-wicket fence. Easy pickings for Rahman Dar. First boundary of the innings here for Kings 11 Dallas.
Again, well played by Rahman Dar. To the third man region. 2 runs there.
There's a slight misfield from the fielder at third man. Wasn't able to collect it cleanly, allowing Rahman to come back for the second. He's got 4 fielders on the leg side, out of which one is standing at deep square leg.
And rolled his arms, slow ball. Very well executed and very well judged by the batsman, Rahman Dar. That's the end of the first over. Kings 11 Dallas are 8 without any loss. That's an interesting move by Captain Siddesh Patari there. He's bringing his part-time spinner Nitish Kumar into the attack. What do you think of that move, Rahul?
This probably has to be against Rahman Dar, the left-hander. Nitish Kumar bowls quite a few of times, and He's always been on the economical side, hasn't been among most of the wickets, but doesn't give away too many runs, keeps it tight. In he comes.
Surya Narayana, batsman. Played it down the ground for easy single.
Again, as we were talking about his back, you can see after the delivery he was holding his back a bit, some issue.
Nitish Kumar always gives his 200% to his team, no matter wherever he's playing, whatever format he plays. He has a slip fielder in position, he has a short cover, a point, and a backward point. And a fielder in the deep mid wicket and a long on. They will play it by Ramandar. They're looking for the second run. Aaron is pretty quick on the ball. A single there.
Yes, Aaron hasn't been brought into the attack yet. Nitish Kumar, spinner, being brought up straight away in the power play. That is what we saw in the first innings. Makes some room, swept away, it's racing away towards the fence, but good work done there in the outfield. Saved a couple of runs for his side.
Yeah, that's Rithinge. Very agile and athletic. Definitely saved 2 runs for his team.
The fielding in the first inning was outstanding. A lot of boundaries saved. Would be expecting to see something similar here in the second. So in comes Nitish.
Straight to Shreyan Satish. It's an easy single there. Five runs of this over so far.
Now it's the off spinner against the left-hander. Slip has come out.
That was a loopy flighted delivery.
Good ball that.
That was an appeal for a leg before. Umpire was not interested. Umpire Owen Brown, vastly experienced. Yeah, Nitish Kumar is interestingly weighing his pace. Different deliveries. This time, and what a catch! What a catch by Captain Siddesh Pathare!
Yes, this is an outstanding catch, and before this delivery, Nitish Kumar was looking towards that region, and look at that celebration from Siddesh. We saw an outstanding catch in the first innings, but this is much more brilliant than the one we witnessed in the first innings.
Captain Siddesh Pathare, jersey number 22. A lot of times he has been questioned about his fitness, and he's answering back to his critics with that catch. Pretty agile stuff.
Yes,
And very athletic. He was flying in the air. Siddesh Pathare putting his heart out, putting his body on the line for his team. Captain leading from the front. What an execution of sheer athleticism there.
Yes, and that was a really smart move from Siddesh to get the off spinner against the left-hander, and he delivered it for him in his very first over. I believe he will be continuing with Nitish Kumar for another over, as the dangerous Corey Anderson, another left-handed batsman, has walked out at number 3. He was there yesterday at the Prairie View Cricket Fields for a game. Came in to bat at the very second ball, struck a 6, and then got out of the very next.
New batter at the crease, Corey Anderson, but he's the off striker. Surya Narayanan. batting on 4 of 3 deliveries.
LSA need early wickets here. Put up a good total on the surface. It's a good surface to bat on. If they get another wicket here.
And what a delivery! So we keep talking about Imran Khan Jr.'s ability to bowl the ball both ways, like bringing the ball back in and bringing the ball outside the off stump. And this one he just brought back in. Great in-swing delivery. Yeah, as we can see, great shape there. Suryanarayanan had no clue whatsoever.
Is completely bamboozled on this occasion. Stepping down the track, looking to make some room. No clue. Ball coming in, shaping in, and knocks off the middle stump. What a start here for LSA. It's 13 for 2, Kings 11 Dallas. We'll have another look at the replay there. Just as I was talking about getting early wickets, getting another wicket here. Imran Khan Jr. delivers.
Yeah, it would be important and interesting what Corey Anderson's approach is. He's got a new partner at the crease right now. Yes, that's jersey number 16. Obus PNR. Both senior pros for the team. They definitely like to build a partnership here.
Yes,
for Kings 11 Dallas.
You wouldn't be looking to repeat what happened yesterday.
And played off the back foot. What a shot. Punch of the back foot, classical. Gets off the mark in style, Obus PNR. True mark of a great player. Comes to the crease, takes his guard, gets in position pretty quickly. Saw the ball, there's room and width of it. Plays it off the back foot to the square region. Easy boundary.
Yes, outstanding shot that. Found the gap perfectly on that occasion. Now in comes Imran Khan Jr.
Again, what a good shot. Back-to-back boundaries. Obus PNR showing everyone that you don't need all those flashy and bamboozled shots. 4 signaled by the umpire.
It's just as LSA were looking to grab the upper hand in the game with 2 wickets. Obus PNR comes in with back-to-back boundaries here.
And the change in the field. Kamran Sheikh, jersey number 17, has been sent back to the third man region. This time again the ball coming in. And no run there.
It's very lucky on this occasion there. Obus PNR getting an inside edge. Almost chopping it back onto his stumps. Not the kind of width on offer on this occasion to free his arms. Still a ball to go in this over. In comes Imran Khan Jr. Looking for a quick single there. Gets it. 9 runs and a wicket coming off this over. 3 overs gone. It's 21 for 2. 22 for 2.
Yep, that's the end of the third over. Kings 11 Dallas are 22 for the loss of 2 wickets. Obus PNR is a South African born cricketer who plays for the Knights cricket team. And here's some trivia for all our viewers watching. He was also the leading run scorer in the 2017 and 18 Son of Oil 3-Day Cup for Southwestern Districts with 900 runs in 10 matches. He was also the leading run scorer in the 2018-19 Cricket South Africa 3-Day Provincial Cup. He has made a name for himself in the local leagues in South Africa and in the South African domestic cricket circuit. He was born in South Africa and later moved to the US.
So change in bowling here. It's the fast bowler Aaron Nadkarni back from the Macy Ranch end. Good pace, good line and length, defended there by Oberspinner. These two are the key here for Kings 11 Dallas, experienced lads. The kind of experience Corey Anderson has on his shoulders, I believe.
Corey Anderson yet to face his first ball. He's been off the strike for a while. Aaron Nadkarni was not given the first spell or the new ball today. Eventually the ball is still new. And very well ball straight to the fielder in the cover region, no run there. Aaron Nadkarni, the highest wicket taker so far, one of the leading wicket takers in this tournament, has received 2 Man of the Match awards for his team.
Required run rate is above 9 at the moment. $22 for 2.
Nicely bowled. Aaron is bowling in the right areas there. Asking questions, steaming in. KD Express.
Three-dot delivery to start off with. That'll boost his confidence. He's had a great tournament so far and would be looking to continue the same. Steaming in again.
Again, nicely bowled. No run there, straight to the fielder. In the mid-off region, no run there. 4 dot balls so far.
Fourth over of the game. LSA2 didn't start well till the first 3 overs. The first couple of them were maidens. They really start to take charge from the 4th over onwards. They too lost a wicket early on in the 2nd over. Rushing in.
Nicely bowled. Again, no run there. Oberspinner being watchful. He got 2 boundaries in the last over. And I would say that's the right strategy so far. Because they've already lost 2 wickets and they definitely want to build this partnership.
He's constantly attacking the stumps. Not giving any room for error.
Yes, we have seen in a few games as Aaron was trying to bowl more fuller. In this match, he's trying to bowl more in the good length areas and more wicket to wicket. This time again straight to the field, and that's a maiden over for Aaron. Very well bowled. After 4 overs, 22 for 2 wickets, Kings 11 Dallas.
We'd quickly like to mention the sponsors again here. Thank them on behalf of LSA. Scripton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Medical Care Center of Texas, Adara Communities, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savent Energy, Texas Auto Trim, AIO Oil, Yogi Solar, Apex Realtors, M Roads, Fondren Orthopedic Group, Sri Balaji, Mehak Indian Restaurant, and the Monks Restaurant. And 52 needed in 16 overs, and Nitish Kumar to continue. Just a different end for him. Now coming from the PL end, bowling against Corey Anderson, the captain for Kings 11 Dallas.
Corey Anderson, former international player for New Zealand. He moved to US Dallas, Texas in 2020. Since then, he has played in different leagues here. Corey Anderson played 13 tests and 49 ODIs and 42 T20I internationals for New Zealand. He also holds the world record for holding the fastest century in the history of one-day international cricket. He scored that in 36 balls, beating the previous record of Shahid Afridi, who scored that on 37 deliveries. Can we see some big shots from Corey Anderson today? Just a correction there. What I said during the previous delivery, Corey Anderson holds the world record for the second fastest century in one-day international cricket. 36 balls, the world record being held by A.B. de Villiers of 31 balls. Corey Anderson on strike right now. Nitish Kumar bowling to him. Very well played by Corey Anderson. To the cover region, and there was a misfield. Very well played. And there was such force executed in that shot, despite it looking like a soft push or just a push down the ground. It still went for a boundary.
Absolutely right. At no time after he played the shot, it looked like it will go for a boundary, but the power and the timing on the shot made it look so easy there, Corey Anderson. That's the difference you can see between an international player hitting on 5 of 2. Just a casual push and a boundary rewarded for him.
Flicked off his pads. Easy single there.
Doing the right thing here. 7 runs in this over so far. Knocking the ball around in the gaps. For singles, looking to build that partnership. Seven runs and a ball to go.
Nicely played by PNR. And good running between the wickets between both the batsmen, converting that single into a 2. Nitish Kumar doesn't look very happy. The efforts of the fielders there. That's the end of the 5th over. 9 runs of that over. Kings 11 Dallas are now 31 for the loss of 2 wickets.
So last over of the batting power play. It will be Corey Anderson to face against Arin. Bowled a maiden over to start off with. This will be an interesting contest here.
Yep. Be very interesting to watch how Arin fares against Corey Anderson. Nicely bowled and right to the field in the cover region. Another misfield. He's single there.
They should be considerate of such misfields. Sidhe is the captain leading from the front. Took an outstanding blinder of a catch to get rid of Rahmandar early on. The other fielders should follow their captain. Time punched off the back foot straight to the fielder. Not able to find the gap there. Over spinner.
Kind of a replay of one of the balls from the previous over. Aaron bowling to Pienaar in the same region, same delivery, same length, same shot. Pienaar, will he try to break loose now? Yes. He faced like 6 dot balls from Aaron in the last over. Or will he be smart enough to just convert this into a single and not get into that pressure? He ain't driven down the ground. Has a chance of a run out here. Easy single there.
As the required run rate is now climbing and slowly inching closer to that 10 per over mark. Both the batters would be mindful of that. You just need to settle in for a few deliveries and it becomes much easier to bat on this surface. This is what we have observed for a few matches here. For the past few matches, in comes Aaron.
And slightly open the face of his bat to the third man region for an easy single there.
Looking to play this over off. This is the last over of the batting power play. Not looking to take any risk at the moment. They will have some bowler targeted in their mind whom they would like to target, go against. A lot of young bowlers in this bowling lineup for LSA. It's 3 from this over so far. 2 balls to go.
In bull in the block all region, but outside the off stump. Slash to the third man region. Easy single there.
Not a good start in the power play here for Kings 11 Dallas. Run rate of just 6 with 2 wickets down. They still have the dangerous captain Corey Anderson out there. LSA would be somehow looking to get rid of Corey.
This time stepping down the ground but straight to the fielder in the short mid-wicket region. No run there. 4 runs of that over, and that's the end of the 6 overs. Kings 11 Dallas are now 35 for the loss of 2 wickets.
The fielding restrictions have eased up a bit now. 6 overs have been bowled. Sushant Modani now coming into the attack. Didn't have a good outing with the bat. Got out for a duck. So spinner replacing another spinner here. Sushant coming in. Good delivery to start off with. Obus being watchful of that. Required run rate has now gone about 10. Again, that's it. Straight back to the bowler. 2 dot balls to start off here for Sushant. It's Knocked down the ground for a single. So 1 run of the first 3 balls here. The run rate is 5.5 for Kings 11 Dallas. And with the names you see on the screen, this kind of run rate won't suit the batting card.
Yeah, the required run rate is 10.22 runs and over. We will play it by Corey Anderson. Just for a single down the ground.
Someone has to up the ante here. Just singles won't work. It will keep increasing the pressure. Please look for the odd boundary. Okay, knocked down the ground for a single. Need a 4 or 6. Haven't seen a boundary for quite a few while now.
Yeah, we'll at least try to get a boundary each over and then few singles. That should be the strategy. And there was a mix-up. What just happened over there? Yes, no, yes, no. And that's the end of the 7th over. Kings 11 Dallas are now 39 for the loss of 2 wickets.
It's a new bowler, Arnav Patel, under 19 player. Youngster. This is the bowler that Kings 11 Dallas will be looking to target.
Yeah, Arnav Patel is a leg spinner. He likes to flight and invite the batsman to come forward. It'll be interesting to see how he takes that pressure bowling against Corey Anderson. And Corey Anderson straight away plays that to the long on region just for a single.
Yes, again, this was a flighted delivery. Talking about the flight, but pitched it wide outside the off stump. Generally, most of the leg spinners tend to do that. Three fielders deep on the leg side. There's a long on, cow corner, and a deep mid wicket.
Nicely driven down the ground, straight to the fielder in the long off region. Arnav is bowling in the right areas, bowling according to his field.
Is this the over that we might get to see something different, a wicket or boundaries?
Again, very well bowled. The ball was in the air for a while, but
a good variation here this time around. Much flatter from him. Just 3 singles of the first 3 balls. That isn't helping the required run rate come down.
again, very well bowled. He's bowling a lot of those wrong ones.
(17 of 22 now for Obaspinar.
And that was bowled, a little short. Full use of that. Bowled 4 really good balls. finally, as a batsman, saw the opportunity over spinner with the experience that he has. He really went after that ball.
Yes, beautiful shot. Shot delivery, something which was required at this stage, and he strikes a big six and the ball has gone out of the park. We'll have to wait a few moments here to retrieve the ball back. Batters having a refreshment in the meanwhile. But it was much needed here for Kings 11 Dallas. It was just singles and dot balls. This will release the pressure somewhat for both the batters. Corey is looking calm and relaxed. He isn't much concerned about the required run rate at the moment, by the looks of it. 126 needed in 12.1 overs. That's 73 deliveries. Getting to the 50 in the 8th over. Meanwhile, the LSA got to their 50 in the 5th.
There's still one ball remaining in this over. It was hit way out of the park. So they're still trying to find that ball.
Wonder how long they'll be waiting before deciding to take a different ball here. And we have retrieved the ball back. It was a long six. That's not to forget, it's the longest part of the ground. Long boundaries towards the cow corner region. You can't afford to class of these type of batters. They'll always put you away.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what would be Arnav's response here. That was a short delivery. He would really like to keep it tight, bowl in the right region, finish it strong in this over. Yeah, as I was saying, let's bowl a little quicker in the air. Finished really well. 10 runs of that over. And that's the end of the 8th over. Kings 11 Dallas are now 49 for the loss of 2 wickets.
That single brings up the 50. It's lucky there. Over spinner.
Sushan Madani is back into the attack, bowling his second over.
Will Corey look to get some big shots here or still continue with the singles?
Flicked off his pads. He knows the value of his wicket, so eventually I believe he would like to see the ball and play on its merit, then maybe eventually break loose after 10 overs.
Yes, he must have faced such kind of situation plenty of times.
And again, very well played, but didn't quite connect straight to the fielder in the deep mid-wicket region.
One bounce into the hands of the fielder. For a while, we thought Is that another 6? Required run rate still 10.6. This time around it was pitched up, went hard at that one, just not able to get underneath the ball. Ends up getting a single. Sticking to the conventional field, 5 outside, 4 inside.
And the easy single there.
I believe Kings 11 Dallas will be looking to play another over off here, go to drinks, make some fresh plans and come back for the second remaining 10 overs.
Well played by Corey. Off the back foot, punched down the ground. Easy single there. 6 singles of that over. That's the end of the 9th over. Kings 11 Dallas are now 55 for the loss of 2 wickets.
We'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsors here. On behalf of LSA, I'd like to thank Monks, Smehek Indian Restaurant, Sri Balaji, Fondren Orthopedic Group, M Roads, Apex Realtors, Yogi Solar, Texas Auto Trim, AIO Oil, Savant Energy, Lakshmi, Nitya Capital, Medical Care Center of Texas, Adara Communities, Modular Equipments and Krypton Solutions. As we see a change in bowling here, Chaitanya Bishnoi coming into the attack. Another very handy spinner for LSA.
Yeah, left arm orthodox. Chaitanya Bishnoi. He'll be bowling from the Macy Ranch end. There's not much wind today. It's been sunny and dry. It's the morning. Kings 11 Dallas need another 119 of 11 overs, almost 11 runs and over. Corey Anderson batting on 15 of 13 deliveries so far.
Interesting here, bringing the left arm spinner against dangerous Corey Anderson.
As he bowled, no run there.
Corey is currently happy knocking the ball around for singles. Not looking to play the big shot as of now. Coming left arm round the wicket against the left-hander. That was struck well, punched hard, but straight to the fielder again.
Kind of shades of Akshar Patel in that bowling. Chaitanya Bishnoi, a bit of jump, nice release, little quicker in the air. And this time, Corey Anderson, he goes big. He's finally opening his arms. First 6 for him. Is this the beginning? Are we in for a treat, guys? Tuck your seat belts. We are in for something interesting here.
It's absolutely pitched up just outside the off stump. Goes down on one knee and strikes it big. Beautiful shot that. 2 dot balls in a row, and it was bound to happen here with the required run rate going above 11. Now with that 6, it has come back to 10.7.
First 2 dot balls, now a huge 6. It's a mark of a great player, a great batsman, not getting under pressure and converting that into a huge shot. This time, he played down the ground. Easy single there. Corey Anderson quickly moves to a score of 22 after 17 deliveries. While his partner at the other end, Obus Pianor, batting out 27 of 27.
It's two very tall guys out there. Tall and strong guys. Hit long sixes, both of these men. It's looking to play it with soft hands for a quick single, but send back. One ball to go before drinks here.
Nicely played. Easy single there. 8 runs of that over. And after the end of 10 overs, Kings 11 Dallas are now 64 for the loss of 2 wickets. And we'll be back after a short drinks break. And we're back from the drinks break. It's pretty hot out there today. Kings 11 Dallas need another 111 runs from 10 overs. It's almost 11 runs an over. Looks like Nitish Kumar is coming back into the attack. No new changes in the bowling. Captain Siddesh Pathare going back with one of his successful bowlers, Nitish Kumar, who picked the first wicket.
That's the right move, and it's much needed at this stage with Kohli looking to shift gears, hitting that big six in the last over. In comes Nitish.
And very well played, swept off his feet. He saw that there was no fielder placed there in the fine leg region. And a welcome boundary for Kings 11 Dallas.
Yeah, this was slightly a loosener down the leg side. Just shuffling across and getting the placement right.
As you can see, even though he was bowled fuller and a little quicker in the air, but over spinner, he was already in position. Nitish Kumar coming over the wicket now. And now he was bowled fuller and very well connected. Out of the park. 6. This was not bowled quicker in the air. This was tossed up, slightly flighted delivery. As you can see, yes, and very well connected. Down on his feet. heaved it on the long on region.
He just took that one step down the track to get towards the pitch of the ball, got underneath the ball, and we know he can hit those long sixes. Another six that's hit out of the park here. We're waiting for the Corey show, but it's Obus Pinar who's putting up a show here.
Yeah, he's quickly moved up to 38 of just 31 balls. And good execution, great thinking. That beat. Oh, looks like Corey Anderson. He just slipped a bit there. That's why I couldn't come for the second run.
So already 11 runs of this over. They have got what's required. 100 more needed from 57 deliveries. Very much gettable with these two at the crease. LSA need a wicket here. Good delivery that. We would be looking to get that important wicket of Corey Anderson. That's why he's been brought into the attack here in this over. He's already got one left-hander out.
And very well played. Quick single there.
Corey has that experience under his belt. He knows they have got 11 in this over. He doesn't need to take any more risks. He's played it with soft hands for a quick single. Gets off the strike. Let Obus do what he's doing best at the moment. Playing it with the turn for a single. Expensive over this from Nitish Kumar. 13 coming off it. 76 for 2. Kings 11 Dallas after 11. Nine overs remaining, 98 required. That's 11 runs per over.
Yeah, it's difficult but not impossible. And with these two being at the crease, it's definitely achievable. Ishan Madani coming back into the attack. All 2 overs today, considered only 10 runs. He has 4 fielders outside. Correction there, 5 fielders outside. One on a single there, straight to the fielder in the short cover region, Siddesh Pathare himself.
They won't be looking to take any chances against Siddesh after that catch he has taken to get rid of Rahmandar.
Pulled off the back foot, but straight to the fielder in the deep square leg region, just a single there.
Yes, Obus doesn't look happy with himself. It was a short delivery. Would have wanted to get few more runs of that ball. Ends up getting a single. Now it's another off spinner against Corey Anderson.
Very well played. Fast hands. Quickly off the back foot and very well played by Corey Anderson. Sheer execution of power here.
Yes, and almost took apart our umpire Owen Brown there. Good quick reflexes shown by the umpire. That was struck very firmly. A few years ago in the same league, minor league, Corey Anderson struck one ball very hard and that struck back straight to the umpire.
And this time the ball is in the air. Will Aaron take it? And he dropped it. It looks like he almost took it, but when his hands touched the ground, the ball came off his hand. And he dropped Corey Anderson. Has he dropped the match? Well, that only time will tell. He
That
made
is
some ground. It was a great effort, but eventually couldn't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, that was a good effort in the outfield, but Corey Anderson survives. Another single taken here. Now the required run rate has gone above 11. Last ball of this over.
And ball was in the air for a while. It's a chance for the bowler, but difficult in his own follow through. 8 runs of that over. After the end of 12 overs, Kings 11 Dallas are now 84 for the loss of 2 wickets. They need another 90 runs in 8 overs with a required run rate of 11.25. Siddesh going back to his pace spearhead. Imran Khan Jr. coming back into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs today, picked 1 wicket and conceded 17 runs. Be a good contest. 2 senior pros at each other. Imran Khan versus Corey Anderson. And Corey Anderson steps out, trying to heave that ball. Didn't quite connect straight to the fielder in the deep mid-wicket region just for a single.
Yeah, Siddesh is doing a good rotation of bowling options here. He has got plenty of spinners, 2 pace bowlers, especially senior lad Imran Khan Jr. and he's eagerly looking for wickets here, trying all the options as he has. There's no point in saving Imran Khan's 2 overs at the death if these 2 bat on till the deep. They will have almost snatched the match. It's a good move here to get him in the attack currently and looking to break this partnership. Oba Spinar, 3 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate of 116 for him. Corey Anderson, 2 fours and 1 6, 130 the strike rate. Both the batters well set at the moment. 73 the partnership of 60 balls. Here we go.
Shot for a leg before. Umpire Sadiq Khoja not interested. Probably the ball was drifting down the leg side.
Yes, we'll have a look at the replay here. That's the ball. Yeah, from this angle it probably looks sliding down the leg side. Only the bowler was interested. Keeper wasn't even appealing for that one.
And Corey plays a big shot and very well connected. And when he connects the middle of his bat, that ball is definitely going to clear, and it did. Another big 6. He's asking for a different bat right now. Corey Anderson, very well played. That was a slow ball. He read it pretty early.
Yes, and another 6 that's been smashed out of the park. And I believe we'll be needing a replacement for a ball here. The third umpire, Altaf, is walking out with some pair of balls. Meanwhile, both the batters shifting gears. Having a breather. This is a good way to have a breather. You just have 1 drinks break, you smash the ball out of the park, and you get drinks in the meanwhile to fetch the ball. It's 92 for 2. Reminds me of good old childhood days where we used to smash the ball around in our backyards and we used to go hunt the ball ourselves. Third umpire is out there with some balls, having a word with Owen Brown. Umpire Sadiq Khoja is calling them back. He doesn't want to waste any more time here in fetching the ball. We have another game to be played on the same ground after this one. You have to be on time.
Eight runs of that over so far. Corey Anderson batting on 36 of 25 deliveries.
And we are back and ready to go.
A nice leg glance. Just an easy single there.
Still getting 9 runs of this over. Aren't getting to the required run rate at the moment. 11 are needed per over. 1 6 and 5 singles will help them get that.
All in the block hole region, straight to the field in the cover region, no run there. 9 runs of that over. And after the end of 13 overs, Kings 11 Dallas are now 93 for the loss of 2 wickets. And Sushant Modani is coming back into the attack. Corey Anderson batting on 37. And Corey Anderson steps down and very well connected. What a shot! Sushant Modani bowling his final over. He's been economical so far today. Only had conceded 18 runs in his 3 overs and now a huge 6 in his final over. That's the first ball of his final over. Corey Anderson looking in dangerous mode here.
He's making really good use of his speed against the spinners. 99 for 2.
And very well connected again. But this time, will the fielder take it? No. It clears again. Corey's heart was in his mouth for a while as he saw like the ball clearing the field. 2 back-to-back sixes. Look at Corey Anderson. He was just looking there as he saw the ball clearing.
And And that 6 brings up the 100 for Kings 11 Dallas. 49 of 28 now, Corey Anderson.
This time the ball is in the air again, but there's no fielder there. And another 6. And he reaches that 15 style. 3 back-to-back 6s. It eventually looked like the ball won't reach, but it did reach in time.
This was a poor delivery, short and wide outside the off. With the kind of strength Corey has, he was always going to put that one away. It was hit straight down the ground, and it's Sushant who's facing the heat here. 3 6s in a row.
And again, but this time straight to the fielder. Just a single there.
With 3 back-to-back 6s in a row, he would have been looking for all chances to hit that 4th one. Now 19 runs of this over, and look how quickly things have changed. Required run rate now below 10.
Yeah, eventually, as I said, once you have belief, everything can change in your favor. We well played by Obas PNR. It's an easy single there. 20 runs of that over. Kings 11 Dallas need another 61 of 6 overs. It's almost 10 runs and over.
Six overs to go. A quick shout out to the sponsors here: Krypton Solutions, Modular Equipments, Adara Communities, Medical Care Center of Texas, Nitya Capital, Lakshmi, Savant Energy, AIO Oil, Texas Auto Trim, Yogi Solar, Apex Realtors, M Roads, Fondren Orthopedic, Sri Balaji, Mehak Indian Restaurant, and the Monks. Really thankful for all these sponsors on behalf of LSA. Another change in bowling here. 2 overs, given away just 4 runs, and now he has a task on his shoulders here, Aaron Nadkarni. 5 6s and 2 4s in that knock. Not to forget, Aaron dropped him when he was batting in his 20s, and now he's getting to redeem himself with the ball against Corey. Meanwhile, it's Obas on strike.
He's batting on 44 of 40 deliveries. Aaron steaming in from the PLN end. Flicked off his pads nicely. Straight to Sudesh Patare just for a single.
That's the 100 partnership between these two of 70 deliveries. Outstanding partnership. Is this the game turning partnership? 100 partnership of 70 deliveries. Now need 60 in just 35 balls. It's Corey against Aaron. Current run rate is 8, required 10.3. So Aaron is rushing in. It's a low full toss, struck down the ground for a single. Outstanding stats here, Digvijay. 2 overs, 2.2, just 6 runs given away.
Yep, out of that, he bowled 1 over maiden. No runs in that over. He definitely like to make up for that dropped catch today and take his team home today by picking few wickets or maybe restricting them to reach that final score. He's bowling his 3rd over right now. Again, very well connected by Obas PNR. Textbook stuff. Clear execution. Clean hitting. And Obas PNR reaches 15 style. Just look at that shot. Yep, he was in position. Head looked really solid. Very well connected.
His beautiful long stretch of the arms there after hitting that 6. He's got a good back lift. He's got the power. 108 the partnership there, you can see both the batters contributing 50 plus in that partnership.
Umpire Sadiq Khuja making sure that the ball is fine as it hit the side screen at the front. This time bowled a little slower. Spat just an easy single there. 9 runs of the first 4 balls.
Yes, you have to grab hold of every opportunity that comes your way with the class of these batters. Given one chance, they aren't going to give you many chances.
This time he was in position pretty quickly to the off stump region. Quick hands, just an easy single there. Corey's batting on 58 of just 32 deliveries. 10 runs of this over already. Obus PNR batting on 52 of 43 deliveries.
50 runs of 5 overs is pretty much gettable, not a difficult task. And with these two set and the way these two are batting, it's pretty comfortable. The single there to finish off that over, 11 coming off it. So 5 overs to go, 50 needed. Kings 11 Dallas 124 for 2.
And what we were expecting, Siddesh Patare has decided to introduce himself into the bowling attack. He's been pretty handy in some of the matches as we have seen as a part-time bowler. He took a blinder of a catch today. I would say like that was a catch of the tournament so far. Be interesting to see how he fares against these two batters. Medium pace bowling. Bowled straight to the fielder in the extra cover region. Just an easy single there.
He's tried every bowling option that he has. Didn't work out in his favor. Now he has brought himself into the attack. Can he change the momentum of this game here in LSA's favor? In he comes from the Macy Ranch end. That's struck hard by Corey. Down the ground. Another single taken.
Pretty tactical with his length there, Captain Siddesh Patare. He's not offering either fuller or too much of a good line. He's bowling right in the block hole region where the batsman has to reach to connect that shot, and he's losing a lot of pace also. Kane getting a top edge of the bat. Do we have a fielder there? No, we don't. The fielder chasing that ball. The outfield is a little slow there. 2 runs there.
Smart cricket from Obus. Knows no one's behind square on the leg side. Looking to target that region. Gets a couple of runs now.
And the slow ball straight to the fielder in the sweeper cover region. 5 runs of this over so far. Is Corey going to go big at this ball?
Required run rate under 11. Yes, all they needed was a 20 run over. And Corey delivered it for them few moments back.
This time, turning it into a full toss. Is there a chance for a boundary there? Very well fielded. 2 runs there. Definitely saved 2 runs for his team there. Very well fielded. 7 runs of this over so far.
Pierced the gap pretty well, Corey Anderson, on this occasion, but the fielder at long on did an outstanding job at the boundary to save a couple of runs.
Dallas would definitely like to finish this over with a boundary, and Lone Star would like to restrict them. See. Stem connected well, and is the ball going to clear? Yes, it did. He was in position pretty quickly. He took 2 steps back, going close to the crease, watching the ball under his head. Just have a look here. Yep, he shuffled across and very well connected. 13 runs of that over. They need another 37 of 4 overs with 8 wickets in hand. Kings 11 Dallas would like to believe that they definitely can achieve that target. Can Siddesh Patare turn out a magic pigeon out of his pocket?
Four overs to go. Looks like it's Arin who's been brought into the attack here. 1 over for him in his spell. It's 1 over remaining. 3 overs, 15 runs. But what a shot that from Corey Anderson on the previous delivery. He knows Siddesh was looking to target the block hole region. Went deep inside his crease, converted that Yorker into a fuller delivery and dispatched it straight over the bowler's head for a 6. Arin is having an outstanding tournament so far. Can he turn things around here in this game?
Arin is back into the attack. Let's consider 15 runs of his 3 overs. He's bowling his final over right now. Square cut, straight to the fielder.
Again, this was short and wide. Was there to be put away, but he didn't get the placement right. It was hit straight to the sweeper.
Can Arin get a breakthrough for his team?
We saw a lot of short deliveries, Digvijay, in the first innings. Didn't get to see much of it in the second innings, though, from the LSA bowlers.
Yeah, it's a different strategy for different bowlers, and they're trying to bowl more fuller in good length areas. And Corey connects pretty well. What a shot! Very well connected. Arin trying to go for that block hole region, but Corey Anderson converting it into a full toss. Very well connected. Good execution.
Yes, and another 6 that's been hit out of the park, and we see the umpire, third umpire Altaf, once again walking out with few pair of balls. You can't afford to drop batters of such class and quality. He had given you one chance, you had to take it, and now he has pulled the game away from you. Well, we have found the ball pretty quickly this time. Good job done there by the fielders in the outfield towards the square leg region to retrieve the ball.
Corey Anderson, he has done this so many times at the highest level. And he must be telling his partner, Obispienaar, that you take a breather, my friend. I'll take it from here. And that has completely disrupted the rhythm of the bowler. That's 6. Aaron holding a huge wide there. Is not something Lone Star Athletics would like at this moment.
Absolutely. Corey never looked under pressure at the 8th or 9th over mark when they were struggling with more than 11 required. Not much runs on the board. Pretty comfortable at that stage as well, and now look where he has pulled the game towards.
And another wide. Aaron doesn't look happy with the umpire's decision. Umpire Sadiq Khoja.
I mean, this was wayward, almost outside the pitch. It was a correct decision there by the umpire.
9 runs of this over so far. Still 4 balls remaining.
And it's just 28 of 22 now.
This time Corey connects pretty well, but straight to the fielder. Just an easy single there. Obispienaar at the other end, playing a nice sheet anchor's role, playing his role pretty well.
.74 of just 37 deliveries there, Corey Anderson. And for a while he was doing the anchoring role in his partnership. It was Obus who was taking the ballers apart early on.
Another interesting delivery.
Trying some short
And
stuff
wide
here.
signal by umpire Sadiq Khoja.
Was looking to trying some short stuff. It was way above his head. First bounce is what umpire signaled. It's under pressure there, the youngster. Bowled really good 3 overs. In he comes. Single taken. Gets Corey back on strike. There's still 2 more balls to go in this over.
12 runs of this over so far. Still 2 balls remaining. Can Aaron get that breakthrough for his team? Can he turn the tables around? And Corey connects pretty well, and no fielder there. Interesting. They have brought the square leg fielder in, which was previously placed in the deep region. Very well connected by Corey Anderson. 16 runs of this over so far.
And he's well aware of the field. He knows there's nobody back there. Saw a short delivery and placed it pretty well in that region where it went 1 bounce into the rope. Now look at that run rate. It's above 9 and required is just above 6.
16 runs of this over so far. This time. And that's a dot ball. And that's the end of the over. Corey Anderson batting with a strike rate of 200. 78 of 39 balls. 3 boundaries and 7 huge sixes. That's pretty much, that scorecard has Corey Anderson written all over it.
And 3 4s and 3 6s there for Obispienaar. He was there at the toss. He was happy to bowl and chase in the second innings. And it's Siddesh who will continue.
Kings 11 Dallas need another 21 runs in 3 overs with just 7 runs and over.
Siddesh got something out there. Good delivery that.
Shuffling almost to the 6th, 7th stump but didn't quite connect there.
There is another game to be played on this surface here. This surface has stayed really good for the duration of 40 overs. And the teams watching this game will be hoping for the same, to get a high scoring game here.
Yeah, kudos to the groundsman and the pitch curator, O'Shane, who's done a really good job. This time the ball is in the air and there's a chance created. Will the fielder take this? And yes, Siddesh Pathare, leading from the front, gets the breakthrough for his team. Can this be the change or the breakthrough, or is it too late now? Harvus PNR departs after scoring 59. Just 51 deliveries, 3 fours and 3 sixes.
So 21 of 16 needed. Corey still out there. LSA haven't celebrated this wicket as much as they would have done a few overs ago. Is there still a twist in tail here? But importantly for Kings 11 Dallas, Corey is still out there. And this is what the difference of 10-20 runs does. Nitish Kumar departed with 3 overs to go. Had he been there till the end, it would have ended up getting closer to that 200 mark. But now we see the importance of those few runs that were avoided.
Yeah, what Lone Star Athletics like to want is like maybe get few dot balls and get another wicket. And at the same time, Kings 11 Dallas, what they would want is like Corey Anderson to finish and stay till the end. Okay, nicely bowled. Opened his face of the bat there. Ali Sheikh straight away off the mark. Easy single there.
Ali Sheikh did a good job with the ball in the first innings. Got 1 wicket. Wasn't too expensive either. Now it's Siddesh to Corey. That's a dot ball. So 14 balls and 20 needed. What an over this is turning out to be from the captain Siddesh here.
And Corey Anderson steps down. It's a huge hit. That's gone way outside of out of the park. Corey Anderson hitting his 8-6. And this over was turning out to be really good for Lone Star Athletics, but now that 6 has kind of bring things more in favor of Kings 11 Dallas now. They just need another 14 runs.
Yes, absolutely. This 6 pretty much settles the debate here with just 14 needed of 13. Corey Anderson is 16 away from his century. Can he achieve both here?
Oh, that was very well bowled by Captain Siddesh Pathare. Good execution there. Under the pressure. It's bowling really tight. And that's the end of the 18th over. Kings 11 Dallas now need 13 of 2 overs.
So 2 overs to go. Where was Siddesh all this while? Bowled a really good spell here. 2 overs, 1 wicket. And it will be Imran Khan Jr. to bowl the most important over of the innings.
Imran Khan Jr. will be bowling his final his final over and the penultimate over of this innings.
Corey has already struck him for 1-6.
Can Imran Khan Jr. turn things around for his team? Can he get a breakthrough here? So wide signal. The bowler, the keeper, everybody was so convinced. They're not happy.
Well, we'll have a look at the replay. This was a close shout. It looked pretty close from this angle.
It looked like an appeal for a leg before.
Yes, indeed. It was. And he hasn't given it a wide. Sadik Khoja probably thinking that sliding down the leg, but it was very close. Corey survives that appeal.
And this time Corey Anderson connects it really hard and it's way out of the park. Is this the biggest six of this day? I think so. What do you think so, Rahul?
Well, I didn't even get to see the ball. He smashed it so far away. Look at that. Got into position early and we'll have to wait. With that sort of length, he's always going to smash that ball out of the park.
Corey quickly moves to 91 of just 44 deliveries. The team needs just 7 runs to win.
Well, he has a chance of getting 100 there. A 6 and a boundary will do. Or a 6 and a 6.
Yeah, 2 boundaries will take him to 99. But eventually, the first priority or the first thing in his mind will be to take his team home. So we're waiting to retrieve the ball. Oh, looks like we have got the ball.
So 91 of 44. 7 to win.
No run there. Still 3 balls remaining. 7 needed.
Okay,
We have witnessed some sheer power hitting today. Clearing balls out of the park. And again connected, but this time a boundary. And with that boundary, Corey moves to a score of 95, and the team needs just 3 runs.
Well, he has a chance of finishing it off in style and getting 100 on top of that. Can he get it here? He has 2 balls in this over. 95 not out. Corey Anderson. 3 runs to win. A boundary won't get him that 100. A 6 will.
Can he hit that 10th 6? He's at 9 sixes already.
Here we go.
And wide signal by umpire Sadik Khoja. Still 2 runs needed.
It was way down the leg side, looking to target his bats. 2 balls to go, 2 needed, and a 6 for a century.
Didn't quite connect. That missed everything. 1 ball remaining in this over. Kohli wanted to go big at that ball. Let's have a look at that one. Yes.
This one probably going down the leg.
And very well connected. And with that 6, Kohli reaches his 100. What a dream finish. A dream for any batsman. Corey Anderson looks very happy. And he takes out his helmet and shows it to his team as a mark of respect. We have witnessed some sheer power hitting today. Your thoughts on that, Rahul?
Well, absolutely. What a knock this has turned out to be. He got one chance when he was batting in 20s and he made sure he stayed there till the end and finished the match off with the 6 and get his 100 on top of that. He raises his bat and his helmet.
101 of just 48 deliveries. Truly a match-winning knock. At one point they needed almost 12 runs and over after 10 overs, and Corey Anderson turned things around for them. He made full use of that dropped catch, turned things around for them. And as I was saying, has Aaron dropped the catch? Probably he did at that time. But again, it's a tough day for Lone Star Athletics, and they would eventually try to take some lessons out of this, try to come back stronger, and eventually a great win here for Kings 11 Dallas. Corey Anderson looking really good there.
So what a game this has turned out to be. The Kings 11 Dallas win by 7 wickets, and indeed it turned out to be the Corey Anderson show. 101 not out, carrying his team over the line, leading from the front there, the captain LSA. They too played brilliantly. Didn't do much wrong in this game apart from a couple of mistakes. But it was Corey Anderson all the way. 10 sixes. So that is it from this game here. The Kings 11 Dallas, they win by 7 wickets. And we'll be back with another game with a few moments. Do stay tuned.